Hey bros, what is up? This is Jared from Jarid Gaming, and in this episode we are going to be building a small medieval house. It is extremely easy to make. Don't let the look of it intimidate you, because it does look like it's a lot of work, but I swear to you it's not. It only takes 23 minutes to make this whole build, and I do move a little bit quick. So what a good idea to do would be is to stop the video every minute and capture what I just did, build it, and then when you guys caught up to me, continue. I do have a little bit of pause spots, maybe like 2 throughout the whole thing. I do move a lot, really fast this time. Normally I do move really slow for you guys, but I was kind of in a hurry because I haven't been able to record for a couple days, and I'm so excited to start recording again. So that's pretty much why I was moving so fast. But yeah, let's get started in a second. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to need dark wood logs to start out with, and we're going to skip 3 blocks and place a box, skip 3, place a block, skip 3, place a block, skip 3, place a block, and I accidentally went out too far on this by 1 block, and you'll see what I mean in a minute. But if you continue to follow me, because this is a live build, I didn't cut any of this out. It's all real time. So you should have a 3 gaps on each side, and what we're going to do is we're going to take the pillars 3 blocks high total height. But if you guys were wondering how big the square footage should be, it should be a 9 by 9 total. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take it up to the 4th block right now, and we're going to make a framework going all the way around like I'm doing right now. Then right here on these 2, you're going to take it 2 high, and then 3, move in and delete it, 2, and then move in once again and take that 2 blocks. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. Okay, so we have that right here. So we're actually going to take this to a total of 3 blocks high. Oh, shit, I messed up. And don't do what I just did about connecting it, because I accidentally messed up. But we are taking it to 3 blocks high. Don't do any of the stuff I just did by connecting them, because I just realized there's a 2 gap instead of a 3 gap. So what I do is I need to take this all off, and then take it that 2 more and this 2 more, because I did delete. So it should be a total of 4 blocks high, and then you at the 4th block you start to cap it, and you make the framework design again. And this is the 2nd story of it. And now what we're about to do is we're about to make the roof for this, and we're going to go 2 blocks high, and then go in 1 block, and then go 2 in 1 block and 2 in 1 block and 2. And what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and do the same exact thing that we just did. Okay, we just got done with that. So this is what we have. If you guys don't have this, then pause the video here to catch up. But like I said, it's a good idea to pause it every minute. And what I'm doing now is I'm just going to build the roof out of cobblestone. So I'm just marking it out first, and then I'll go and I'll fill up the whole thing. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to bring the bottom block, and we're going to start here, and we're going to bring it out by extending it 1 block out on each side, and we're going to go up again. So we're just taking the roof to the other side pretty much, and making sure we have a 1 block overhang. Okay, so we're almost done with the small one. what we're doing is we're going to work from the roof down instead of the floor up. Or the ground up. Doesn't really matter. We're working from the roof down. So we can get the most amount of detail out of the whole build. And you guys can have this on your RPG world. Or you guys can have it on MMO world or whatever. PvP. Doesn't really matter what you're building it for. As long as you guys are having fun with it. Or you guys survival map. It doesn't matter at all. But when you guys friends join, they're like, oh my god, did you build that? Don't say yes. I swear to god. You better tell them that I did it. You better. You better give my channel name, you better show them the video. Or I'll come into your game and I'll kill you. Okay, so we just got done with the roof, and what we're going to do is we're going to skip 4 blocks from the thing, and I'll show you what I mean by it in a second. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we go on the 5th block in, you do start deleting to a 3 gap. And then we're going to put a framework right here. Now what we're going to do is make the roof for this little window that's going to be placed here later on. We'll build the window. Right now we're just building the frame for it to intertwine it with the roof to make it look more natural. Then we're going to come over on the smaller end, and right here, 1 block over, we're going to delete 3. And 1 block over, we're going to delete 3. Oh, deleted that too much. And then you're going to fill it up on the side, 1 block, and in the center. In the center and on the sides. Okay, so now what we gotta do is make the roof for it, like we just did on the other one. Oh. So make sure you got that 1 block overhang at all times. Like I said, I do move a little bit fast. Okay, so what we got right here is a nice roof, and now what we're going to do is we're going to come in here. I'm going to use birch wood. If you guys want to use a different thing for your flooring and ceiling, make sure you guys pick it yourself, but I will be using birch wood because it's one of my favorite pieces of wood, and my favorite log is dark wood logs, and my favorite block is cobblestone with it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a double frame, which means I'm going to repeat the frame on the inside there and on the inside over here. And I'm actually going to do it right here too. I'm just going to connect this to the ground. And then I'm going to put cobblestone in the center right there. And I'm going to also do it over here and over here. I'm going to leave that side blank. It doesn't really matter. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to place the white wool just in the center. And then I'm going to come over here and do the same exact thing. Now, I trapped myself in here, so I'm going to have to dig my way out. Okay, so again, we're going to put the flooring in on the second floor now. What we just did was the attic. If you guys really would like to, you guys could put a chest up in the attic. And I would not advise to put a stairway up to the attic. I would just, you know, break a block and build your way up into the attic if you ever need anything. That's where I would keep your junk blocks like cobblestone and stuff like that if you guys are on survival mode, or if you guys are on an RPG world, to put your money. So it's like hidden and no one will ever know that there's anything up there. And what I'm doing is I'm doing a double frame over here as well, because we're going to need it, because that's going to be an indentation in the wall, but over here don't do. Okay, now we're going to come over here and do the same thing, an indentation, a second frame on the inside. Actually I'm going to delete that, replace it with cobblestone, and I'm going to make that framework touch the ground. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to get some white wool. And we're going to fill it up just like we did the upstairs in the attic. Now we're going to go one in, but we are not going to put, it's one indentation, one block indentation. And then you'll see why we're not going to actually build something, because that wall is just going to be straight across instead of an indentated wall. Same on this one, we're going to get cobblestone and no indentation on the wall whatsoever. This house is an extremely small house. The detail does eat up a lot of the floor space, so you're actually risking floor space for a nice house. And that's how it's going to be. If you always want a nice house, you have to risk floor space. And the bigger the house, the more floor space it's going to take up. So I'm going to take this 3 blocks high on each beam. Okay, now I'm going to get cobblestone stairs, and I'm just going to place it on top. It's getting dark, so I'm about to take a nap. I'm just going to go sleep really quick, and I'll be back. Okay, guys, we are back. It's now daytime again. I don't like to build at nighttime due to the fact that you guys can't see, but that's where the door will be. And what we're going to do is we're going to dig out the flooring, and we're going to replace it with the flooring of your choice. In my case, I'm using birchwood. You guys could use dark wood. You guys could use cobblestone. It doesn't really matter. It's you guys' own personal use for style. I do build a little bit of the inside of the house, but I will not be explaining on how to build it. I will just be showing it. Oh shit, I'm messing up. I'm really messing up. Okay. I was gonna put in the door, but I'll just wait till later on to do that. But right now I'm gonna add cobblestone design that I've made up myself. I'm gonna do 2 at once just to hurry up and get it done. Okay, now what you're gonna do is you're gonna get cobblestone half slabs and you're gonna place them in the corners like so. Next, we're gonna get fence posts, and what we're gonna do is in the center, right above the first stair, in the direct center, we're gonna delete that block above it and place a cobblestone fence, a wooden fence post. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna come to the second floor and place a dark wood block like so, and then a backward stair facing off of it, and then a stair facing towards you with a button on the block. And I advise to use stone buttons, do not use wooden ones. Because later on we're going to be actually using the wooden ones for a different type of design. And here, what we're going to do is we're going to delete it like this, and in the center right there. And I'm just going to build a little frame so it's not plain and boring on this side, because I do not like plain and boring things. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing. A block with a stairs, cobblestone stairs facing away from it. And then a cobblestone stair facing you with a button. And you guys don't have to add the buttons. The buttons just make it look a lot better. Well, not really a lot better. It's just a little bit of a design that you guys can do. You guys really don't have to. I never really used to until this is my first build actually using buttons as a design. And what you're going to do is the block, and you guys are going to do the cobblestone stairs facing away with you, and then the one facing towards you with the button. Oh, not the wooden one. I think the stone buttons go better on the dark wood blocks, and maybe the lighter ones might be going on oak wood a lot better than the darker ones, but I feel like dark wood should stick with dark blocks because it just makes it look more medieval. But at the connectors, right there where I'm placing them, that's where you will be putting the wooden buttons. Pretty much where the posts are, top and bottom. Next, we are going to go to the roof and we're going to add my dragon horns. And then Yep, backward stair. Then a cobblestone block, backward stair, cobblestone block, and then this right here underneath the stair block, you are going to add a half slab, cobblestone half slab, and that's going to add a shadowing slash lighting effect to the build, and it's going to actually make it look quite good, and you guys are going to be actually surprised with it, and I really like it as well, and I figured I'd show it to you guys because I think you guys would like it a lot. And right in there, I'm going to put a cobblestone half slab, and right there, I'm a cobblestone half slab. Then I'm going to start to build my dragon horns once again. Oh, not white wool. Oh, didn't add the shadowing lighting effect. Remember, underneath the cobblestone stair, that's where you would break the block to put that. Now we got to come over here and do the same thing as well. And underneath right there. Okay, so now we only got 3 more dragon horns to do on the whole build. Wait a minute, I messed up. There. I'm just doing it backwards now. It doesn't really make it harder or anything, it just makes it, or easier, it doesn't make it, you know, really anything, it's just a different way to do it. I forgot to do it on that one as well. I always forget to add it because it's something new I just started to do. And right there. Okay, now what I gotta do is I got to add the cobblestone stairs to the roof, but I need to put little blocks, and I'm just gonna place a half slab right there because there's no point in placing a stair. I can't wait till stairs can actually like bend and curve, because then you guys won't have to add a cobblestone block to it. You guys could just add a stair in the corner, but you can't do that right now, so cobblestone blocks are the only way to go for right now. Actually, I'm just gonna place a cobblestone block there. And I am going to run down, and I'm just going to place half slab blocks there. And up top here, and then one directly in the center. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add cobblestone stairs to there. And then I need to go around on the other side of the building. And I need to do that block thing. And add the cobblestone stairs. And I'm gonna add the windows. I actually did miss a little bit of the roofing. I'm sorry about that, but I guess you guys could probably figure out where I missed it and what I did wrong. Now all I'm doing is adding windows and detailing to the attic part and the outside of the house. It's the final detailing process of the whole build. No. I don't like that. Okay, so now we just need to add that, this, some of that, and that. On the corner right there, I didn't do it. On the roofing, I actually did not do it. And on the corner over here, both on the same side of the house, I both missed. I hope you guys can realize that. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did. Okay. Now I'm going to start to actually do the detailing inside the house. But first I need to build a column that will be the spiral stair steps. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete this above my house. I meant above my house. Make sure you guys do like, comment, subscribe, guys. It does help out a lot. This is where I'm going to actually stop talking due to the fact that it's now just working on the interior of the house. You guys can do the interior of the house no matter how you guys want to. It does not really matter. But make sure you do like, comment, subscribe for more builds from me. Bye, guys.